will thrive, but the Friday we will fall. So let's get together and build our land.
Welcome back to our show. Once again, my name is Mrs. Augustina Anyanwu, and welcome my co-host, Mrs.
Glory Ezema. Welcome back to our sweet home. Alright, so our topic today is abuse of social media.
Wow.
I know social media has distracted so many people. And I call it weapon of mass distraction. So we'll weigh the pros and the cons of social media, because I think the intention of people that designed it was for people to communicate, but it has become such a distractor to a lot of people. So that's why we're here today. So my dear friend, I know you have a phone.
I sure do.
Okay, so we have the Facebook.
I have iPhone.
Oh, you have iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. iPhone 1 or iPhone 2?
Don't go there. I have iPhone.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
No problem. All right, so in the phones that we're all carrying, we have the WhatsApp, we have the Facebook, we have the Instagram, and then we have other things that maybe I don't know yet.
I love it. You forgot the GPS.
Oh, the GPS and everything. Okay.
That one is wonderful.
Exactly. So, I mean, those things are tools that help people to communicate. Because actually you're watching us today because of social media, because without it you won't be watching us.
Won't be able to communicate freely, easily, reach Nigeria, reach the whole world at large.
That's true. But I mean, there's something that we have noticed, especially the young ones, because we all need our brain to create things, to do things, especially, you know, we talked about our country that need so much in terms of people that need to rebuild, that need to rebuild the country. So when our brain is distracted constantly, almost 24 hours a day, when do we have time to create, to be able to bring up things, the talents that God has given us, so that we can utilize it to build a better country? All right, so that's why we're here today. So, my friend, do you have Facebook?
I have Facebook. I forgot my password.
Oh, you forgot your password. All right, it's good that you forget your password, so that means you don't use it very often.
But I want to use it. People are sending me stuff, but sometimes I want to know my password.
Okay.
But I forgot it. I have too many passwords. Password for
everything.
Password for everything.
Okay.
It's too much.
Well, you're lucky, because let me tell you, you're lucky that you don't even have the password or you don't remember it. Do you know that a lot of people that have Facebook, they wake up in the morning, even before breakfast, they will start looking at messages and they will start testing back. And they're like, they start laughing. They're getting information from everywhere. And then you're like, what time do they have to do other things? Is this why we're in this world?
My dear, as you said, there are so many good things when it comes to, you know, the modern world that we live in here now. Because the modern world came with so many things. As you're saying, Twitter.
Oh, that's a tweet. I forgot that one. I don't remember that one at all.
You got to do the tweets. Instagram. There are so many things, and the youth love it, and we all do love it too. Because if you want to reach somebody, just like 2 minutes, you're like communicating as if the person is there. But that notwithstanding, you look at it. Yes, it's a distraction, because sometimes you're driving. I mean, over here even, you will see kids block their ears. I mean, the music block their ears. And
they're testing.
And they're walking across the street. Sometimes they even forget that they are on the street, and that's where it distracts. Sometimes they will be talking on the phone, no matter, despite that we have warnings that when you plug it on, because when you see some of the iPhone, it don't take time, the bars, whatever, the juice,
battery will die.
Everything will die. You will plug it because you're still talking, or you're texting, or you're playing games. There are games inside those things. Even little children, they know how to use those phone. They know how to start, they know how to operate it, because they practice it, they use it every day. So they plug it. That's the danger. They blog it and they stay talking. And some of them, we go to sleep, we hear so many news about people, you know, whatever happens. So, like you said, there are some good and bad
Exactly.
in this social media.
All right, so, you know, I'm glad that you brought it up, and I like what you said. But when you look at it, I think it's really interfering with family time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
interfering with relationships. Because sometimes you see wives being on the phone, testing their friends, what's up and everything, 24 hours a day, and they don't have family time they don't have time to spend with their children. And then you see husbands, they sit down.
So it brought isolation, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. So these are things that we have to look into. And then, I mean, even the children. You
What happened to video game? You didn't mention video game.
Oh, that one is
Even
another topic.
grown-ups, they play video game and you see they play with people they don't even know.
That's true. All right, so, I mean, we're looking at it, it sounds like a funny thing, but that's really, really things serious about it. Because when you look at it, like I said, people do not have time to do so many things. You don't have time to interact with your family, and then you don't have time to develop your brain to be able to bring up
No, but
things.
those in school, you forgot that? Those in school, sometimes that will distract you from doing your homework.
Exactly.
Drivers, texting while you're driving.
That's true.
That's a
All right,
distraction.
so let's go back to the Western world. People that design the phone themselves. I mean, I've seen a lot of cultures because, I mean, where we live, you hear about other people like the Jews that are controlling the wealth and everything, doing things, creating, building houses and renting them out. I mean, with their children, they don't even allow their children to stay on the phone 24 hours.
Even TV, there is a TV time.
Exactly.
It's not when the child just come back from school, they know the channel, they put it on, you know.
Exactly. So other cultures, many of them do not stay on the phone 24 hours a day. But I mean, what we're talking about is like, I mean,
excessive.
Exactly. So let's think, we have so much to do in this world. Our place needs people like you. So you cannot distract your brain or fill your brain 24 hours with these messages. Some of them are negative ones, and some of them are like, do you know that some of them have like ones that crush apple? They go, apple, 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 I'm crushing apple, I'm crushing apple, I'm crushing apple, I'm crushing. You crush apple for an hour. So what else is in your brain but crushing apple? I mean,
Sorry.
you have not. Some of them are like they're kicking ball, and then people,
You have young kids?
Yeah.
Because I think
exactly. And then, what about the WhatsApp? Even older people, sometimes they will send you, a chicken is dancing, chicken dancing, chicken dancing. Another one will be like, oh, this is a dog that is running, dog that is running. Come on. We have so much to do in this world. I don't think we have time to be forwarding those things, sometimes people forward negative things, people forward like gore things, and they keep on forwarding and forwarding. I think we should, you know, ease off a little bit on those social media. Take your time, talk to your friends, encourage them, bring up positive things. Do not keep on spreading the hatred message and then things that do not matter.
Yes, you're right.
We have so much to do. Exactly. So I call it more like an abuse. Because we're not using it for the purpose that it's meant for. But we're using it just, it becomes like a game. Alright, oh, did you see this today? 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 How much information do you need in the world? All you need is just what you need to be able to accomplish things that you need to do in this world. Not to distract your brain 24 hours a day and fill it up with what I call empty things. We're supposed to fill it up with something tangible so that we can use it to be able to be creative and do things in our country, because we have so much to do. So we don't want to be distracted.
Yeah, so, you're right. And sometimes I don't know, when I traveled, you see drivers, you have so many passengers in the car, and somebody call you. I think you should think about those in the car, because too many accidents. And then you're driving, you're saying hello, and on doing that you will get in a bump and the car will just go high. The phone will be one side, you waste innocent people's lives because you're being distracted. So I think we have to think twice too. How that, like, you can call somebody back, or if it's important, once you drop
pull
those
over,
people, or you pull over, then you can make your call. So like drivers in Nigeria, we got to respect our passengers too. And instead of you're driving and you're talking on the phone, you're calling somebody, we just have to be self-disciplined when it comes to that. And release our brain and focus and
thank you.
you know, the word focus. We need to focus and think about what matters most. Is that the phone? Is that talking to your friend or any other person while you are still behind the steering? Over here, we're afraid of getting tickets.
Exactly.
We're afraid of getting points on our license. So that kind of like discipline us a little bit, because back home, a whole lot of them don't have the one they plug, at least to answer the phone.
Is it the one
You
they
know.
call earbud?
I don't know what they
I
call
don't know
it.
what they call it.
Or the one that you know, the hand-free set
Okay.
that you can touch and you can still talk, and if you can focus. Somebody like me, I will not focus if I'm talking on the phone.
I make the wrong
Driving.
exit too if I'm talking.
So
I
that's
can
what it is.
concentrate.
You know who you are, and you know what you can handle. So don't do it because other people are doing it. You have to do it so that you give your brain, you know, the science, they say brain cells.
Yes, yes.
So we don't know how much damage, if there is radiation in this, we don't know. We just have to slow down a little bit and watch what matters. Watch what you can learn something from.
Exactly.
Not the two chicken fighting.
Can fight.
And everybody video it and give it to us. I don't think that brings too much fun. If you come from Nigeria, you see chicken fight every day. So I don't know why that one is something you have to video and send to me.
Yes.
You know, so we just have to be careful how to handle all these things and let our brain rest
Exactly.
so we can function properly. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly.
So
All right.
I don't know if
Thank
you have
you.
any other thing to tell them.
Okay. Well, we've finished. We don't have that much.
Okay.
But thank you so much, viewers. I mean, just to cap everything that we said, social media is good and it's meant for a good
You have to
purpose.
use it in a
So
good
let's
way,
not
yes.
abuse it. Even WhatsApp, stop forwarding and forwarding and forwarding and re-forwarding what somebody said and record over and over. Just focus on things that are very important, things that we can learn from.
That's right.
Because we have
Something
so
that can
much.
build you up.
Exactly.
Something can build you up, you
Can
will
build-
forward it to
that's
other
true.
people so they
That's
can,
true.
so you don't stop the chain. Let people learn from it.
That's
Don't
true.
just send an empty thing and then you passing it around. Do you know the one they send and they will say, give it to 4, like if 10 people in 2 minutes or whatever. So why are you telling me that you don't know what I'm doing at that particular time? I don't want to read those ones.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
So-
And it's not, oh, you know, there's something that I wanted to add.
What?
I know most of the time we read those things it's on social media, but I think the best thing is to practice those things. Not just, I mean, we forward and forward and forward. This person said this person said this, or maybe, you know, I think we should start doing things in action, not just reading about it. Because reading about it doesn't make an impact. It's supposed to be something that we have to practice. So let's focus on things that matter and ignore things that do not matter, and don't re-forward things.
That's
Because
right.
I call those things weapon of mass distraction. So stop distracting yourself and stop distracting others, because we have more things to do in this world than to just joke about. God bless you for watching today. That's our episode today.
That's right.
So we'll look
Continue
forward.
to watch us.
Exactly.
Yes, we thank you so much. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Because without you, we cannot sit here.
That's
And as you watch and comment and give us feedback, that gives us the strength to continue and to move on. And we pray that God will bless all of you
Thank you.
and comfort you wherever you need comfort. All right?
Subscribe.
And what's your email number?
All
email
right.
address in case for our new
Episodes. Excellent. All right. Thank you so much
for
for
new
reminding me.
viewers. Yes.
All right. So if you want to contact us, my email address is gloryandezema@yahoo.com, or my co-host email address anyamutina@aol.com. Thank you. Looking forward to you watching us next week. God bless you.
All right. Remain blessed, and we'll talk to you next week. Every Saturday, please make our time to watch us and continue to comment. All right. Send us your own views and opinion so that we can, you know, be able to look into it and maybe bring it out for the public to watch. All right. God bless you.